Namaste viewers, welcome to Degula channel. Today we will try to understand the meaning of GRANTHA. The word GRANTHA comes from the Sanskrit root granth, that granthi, that means, which means to tie, to knot, compile or bind together. From this root GRANTHA evolved to mean book or text. A treatise, a systematic written discourse on a subject, or scriptural or philosophical work. So a grantha is essentially something that has been bound together, words, verses or ideas into a meaningful compilation. That is grantha. There are 2-3 types of granthas. One is called as Mūla-granthaḥ. Mūla means root or original. So this refers to the original foundational texts like the Upanishads, Brahma Sutras or Yoga Sutras. Now the other one is called as Tīkā-granthaḥ. Tīkā-granthaḥ means these are commentaries or explanatory treatises written on Mūla-granthaḥ. For example, Shankaracharya's commentary on the Bhagavad Gita, things like that. Then you have this Nibandha-grantha. Nibandha means a more systematic, thematic compilation, Nibandha, often found in Dharma Shastra or Ayurveda literature. Like, for example, Hemadri's Chaturvarga Chintamani, like this, this is Nibandha Grantha. So, a lot of references. One Bhagavad Gita verse, highlights that Vedic text Granthas ultimately point towards the realization of the Supreme Self. Though Grantha is not used literally in this verse, it implies that all scriptural compilations aim at spiritual realization. Even Manusmriti also says, having studied the Veda through the prescribed method, having mastered the Grantha texts and treatises, the wise Brahmana should engage in righteous actions. Here Grantha clearly means treatises or supporting texts that are studied alongside the Vedas. Even in the Natya Shastra, Bharata Muni also says, Bharata refers to his own work as a Grantha in several places, indicating that even art and aesthetics are encoded in Grantha form for proper transmission. So the word Grantha also refers to a knot or bond, not only physical but also intellectual and spiritual bond. In that sense, texts can bind together knowledge together, bind knowledge together, or even bind the reader in concepts. Hence the idea in Vedanta of going beyond Granthas to reach direct realization. So in the modern usage, Granthas are respected and often recited or preserved ritually. In Gurukulas, traditional Mūla-granthaḥ like the Ashtadhyayi, Yoga Sutras, Tarka Sangraha are taught with utmost reverence, utmost importance. So to summarize, Grantha is a book, treatise or text. The root is granth, to bind or compile, found in Vedic literature, law texts, philosophy, Natya Shastra and many more. Mūla-granthas are original core scriptures seen as containers of sacred or structured knowledge in Sanatana Dharma. So viewers, with this explanation on Granthas, we conclude this episode. Please like, share and then subscribe to our channel. So these words we are trying to describe the